Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. My name is Nigel, and I will be your AI narrator. Today's article comes from News Just All. The headline is UFOs and Aliens in Mystery Archives. KGB videos. It is not the catchiest of headlines, I admit. But hopefully the article will contain some interesting information. These rumors might not surprise anyone, since Russia's knowledge of extraterrestrial civilizations is nothing new. Supposedly, Russia's first contact with the Greys occurred in 1942, when a series of diplomatic meetings to discuss mutual interests were planned. All this, according to secret Russian documents. Well, according to the document, it all happened when in 1961 occurred an incident involving three entities, whose arrival was recorded and detected by Russian officers. In 1969, in the state of Sverdlovsk, a crashed UFO was reported, and its remains were acquired by the Russian army. The remains of the UFO and of one of the aliens were taken to a secret base and were analyzed. In compliance with General A.G. Ponomarenko, the KGB had to take care to ensure that secret agents involved in this type of work would report any type of news to special authorities. In 1989, the Soviet military's radar watched an unidentified flying object and attempted, unsuccessfully, to establish contact with it. The UFO was evaluated as hostile, and the Soviet defenses were alerted. The members of the crew were radiated and contaminated. Shortly after, a helicopter arrived and the UFO was transported to the airbase in Mozdok. Inside the UFO they were found three aliens, one of which was still alive. A team of doctors tried at all costs to keep the alien alive, but they failed. All three creatures were about 3 to 4 feet tall. The skin was blue and green, with a reptilian texture. They had hair and big black eyes with long slender limbs. The bodies were stored in glass containers, and the UFO was transported to the spaceport Kapustin Yar. All this information was provided by three Russian investigators: Anton Anfilov, Lena Azizov, and Alexander Mosolov. However, they have no documents or proof to support their claims. And that is the end of the article. This was a strange article for several reasons. This was based on the claims of three Russian investigators, and backed up by KGB files. But the article doesn't actually provide copies of any of those files. One strange thing was, they mentioned the Greys as being the aliens that the Russians have been in touch with. But when describing the aliens recovered, the description doesn't match the Greys at all. This would mean that they recovered a different species of alien. I would like to see the actual KGB documents to verify this story. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Until we speak to you again. Love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you. And so do we.